Senekerim-Hovhannes Artsruni, also known variously as Senekerim-John, Sennacherim of Sennacherib-John, known in Byzantine sources simply as Sennachereim, was the sixth and last king of Vaspurakan from the Artsruni dynasty. In 1021-22, he surrendered his kingdom to the Byzantine Emperor Basil II, receiving in return extensive lands in the empire, and the governorship of Cappadocia. Life. Senekerim-Hovhannes was the youngest son of Basil II. He had two elder brothers, Ashot Sahak and Gurgen Karkit. On the death of Basil in 968, the kingdom was divided among his three sons, and Ashot, as the eldest, retained the royal title and the suzerainty over his younger brothers. On his death, royal power was usurped by the second son, Gurgen, who reigned as king until his own death in 1003. In 1000, when the Byzantine Emperor Basil II visited the east and annexed the Principality of Tau, both Senecherim and his brother Gurgen visited him and paid him homage, receiving rich gifts in return. According to Stephen of Turin, Basil also sent letters to the neighboring Muslim potentates declaring that Vaspurakan was under his protection, and warning them to stop the raids. Matthew of Edessa, on the other hand, reports that Basil concluded a treaty of alliance with the two brothers. Following Gurgen's death in 1003, Senecherim also withheld power from his nephews and crowned himself king. Throughout his reign, his position on the throne remained insecure, partly due to his usurpation, and partly due to the ever-mounting raids of various Turkmen groups. As a result, he approached Basil along with his relative, the Artsruni ruler of Anzavatsi, offering to surrender the realms to the empire in exchange for large domains in Eastern Asia Minor. Mounting Turkish pressure, and especially a devastating raid in 1018-19, in which the Armenian army proved unable to counter the Turkish horse archers, eventually led to the cession of Vaspurakan being realized in the winter of 1021-22. The entire realm, comprising 72 fortresses and 3,000 to 4,400 villages, according to contemporary accounts, was annexed by the Byzantines and became the new theme of Vaspurkania or Upper Media. Basil Argyris became the new province's first governor. In recompense, Senecherim received the title of Patriarchs and the post of Strategos of the theme of Cappadocia, as well as possession of the cities of Sebastia, Larissa, Abra, and many other settlements. He was followed west by his family and 14,000 retainers. Several of Senecherim's relatives likewise received titles and gifts from the emperor. Senecherim died in 1025 or 1027, although Matthew of Edessa erroneously places his death in 1029-30. He was succeeded by his eldest son David. Family. Senecherim was married to a lady called Kashush. He had four sons, David, Atam, Abusal, and Constantine, and apparently two daughters, including Mariam of Vaspurakan, the first wife of the Georgian King George I, and another, whose name is recorded in incomplete form as S. and Otgar.